my least favorite. It really is. A lot of people don't like The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon. I love that book. I did. I thought it was a nice perspective.
Yes.
I did. I really enjoyed that book. Tommy Knockers, I liked the premise of it and everything, but I think it was just way too long. Way too long. But that's my opinion. Nobody else's, just it's me. Any listeners out there, if you're listening, give us your favorite Stephen King book and your least favorite Stephen King book. And
well, what did you think of Gerald's Game?
Gerald's Game, it's kind of in the middle for me. Kind of in the middle.
It just, there was something about it that so, I guess, depressed me. I think what I'm trying to say, it really depressed me, and none of his books have ever depressed me like that one did.
Really?
Because it's such the subject matter, it's kind of,
it's dark. It's dark, definitely.
Very dark.
Yeah.
Now, Rose Madder took on that same kind of subject matter, but he did it so much. Rose Madder was an amazing book. And some people didn't really care for that one either. But
I liked Rose Madder.
Yes. Me too. That's what that ranks right up there.
Yeah, I enjoyed that book. I did. What did you think about Under the Dome?
I loved the book a lot. And it was just, I'm amazed that all of those people didn't kill each other.
Oh, I know, really. I mean, can you imagine?
I don't know what I would do, quite frankly. And as you can see, there is automatically alliances built up.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're always going to have those, and you're immediately, and it's almost the same. It's almost the same premises as, let's say, in a different realm, The Stand. You have your alliances between, good and bad.
Right.
That's what happened in Under the Dome.
Very true.
I thought it was an amazing book. Now, are we going to talk about the...
Yes.
Well?
This was, we're talking about Under the Dome. Chris Stevens requested we talk about it, so that's what we're doing. So I asked... Yeah, because I don't know. I don't know where he's at, but he did request that if there's any book you want us to talk about, let me know, and he did. So that's why we're talking about it. Most everybody knows what Under the Dome is about, but in case you don't, it's a science fiction, basically, in the small Maine town of Chester Mill, and it is abruptly separated from the outside world by invisible, kind of semi-permeable barrier. And it just appears. Nobody knows where it came from. And it causes a lot of injuries, and people are scared, of course, and these people are stuck in there. So it's basically about, the people inside the dome, how they're dealing with this, political aspects. Of course, you got Big Jim in there. I'm not sure he was a very much loved character. I didn't care.
Crazy Son Jr.
Oh yeah, he was a trip too. Now the book I thought the book was excellent, but Stephen King was on set for the first season, so
I think he was on set for the second season as well, and the third season, because he put his seal of approval on all 3 seasons.
Yeah, he did put his seal of approval on it. I wasn't happy. I could not watch it after the first season, but that was me. I don't know what it was. I was just like, enough already, or something.
I have the first 2 seasons on DVD, and I am hoping to still get the 3rd season on DVD. I know everybody thinks I'm crazy. If you watch it as a standalone and you don't compare it to the book.
Well, yeah, that's the issue. I agree, but I agree with you that, you have to not compare it, but I after the first season, I tried the second season. I just could not get into it. I don't know what it was, but I just couldn't do it. Anybody else out there listening? What are your opinions about Under the Dome? Yeah, Big Jim and Junior. Yeah, what a pair, huh?
I mean, my husband has watched a lot of Stephen King movies, and he's not really, he reads for more education than anything else, but he enjoyed the DVDs.
Good.
And,
that's good.
If it's something that we can enjoy to watch together, then I say all for it.
Oh yeah, definitely. I haven't seen 11/22/63, but I will see that.
I have.
Have you? Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I don't have Hulu, so I didn't get to watch it. So, but I'm going to get the DVD for it because that's top of my list. I want to absolutely see that
my son
series.
Bought Hulu for me.
Oh, nice.
Just so I could watch it.
Nice.
Yeah, see, and we still have Hulu today, so, I'm waiting for, and going back, we were talking about Gerald's Game. I'm still waiting for Gerald's Game to come out on Netflix.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes. Much looking forward to that. So, yes, but Under the Dome, the book was excellent,
yes.
But I'm still, I would put that in my top 20 maybe.
Yeah. Top 15, yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So, because there's so many that are just like, there's so many that are jam-packed up in there that, there's so many that we love that it's really hard to put them in good, succinct order,
Yeah.
It's hard sometimes.
Oh, definitely. There's so many good ones. I mean,
then you have to add in the collections.
Oh, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah, Nightmare.
So it gets difficult after a while.
Yeah, because you got Nightmares and Dreamscapes, Skeleton Crew, different seasons. You got all the stories in there.
Night Shift.
Yeah.
Yeah. My favorite collection. Oh, and then of course, you have all the other ones. You got Just After Sunset.
Oh yeah.
Everything's Eventual.
Yep.
But my favorite collection is and forever will be Night Shift.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's his first collection. It's my favorite collection because it has my all-time favorite short story in it forever.
Which one is it?
The Last Rung on the Ladder.
Ah.
Because it is so sad and it is so heart-wrenching and it's just like there's nothing horror about it, but you've read that story, right?
Yes.
It is the horror of his realization of knowing there was nothing he could do to save his sister. Even at the end.
Yeah.
As much as he would have wanted to, in the end, he saved her once, but in the end, there was nothing he could do to save her, no matter what.
Right.
And it's so heartbreaking, and it's the last story in the book. It's like, okay, you want to leave me bawling and in tears, finishing your...
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah. There's been other collections, but for some reason that one has stuck with me for some reason because there's some really crazy stuff going on in that.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there.
Like after Gray Matter, I stayed away from beer for a really long time.
That's good. Yeah, I'm glad I don't drink it, so I didn't have to worry about that. But yeah, that's very true. Very true. Now, of course, I love Different Seasons because Shawshank's in there, of course.
Yes.
Of course, that's one of honestly, that is one of the best. That goes along with Green Mile.
And you know what's interesting about that? When I say to people, they say, have you, I'm not really into Stephen King. I don't like horror. And then I say to them, well, have you ever seen Shawshank Redemption? Oh, yeah. Did you like that movie? Oh, I love it. That's Stephen King.
Yeah, absolutely.
No way.
A lot of his books, it's not about monsters.
No.
Okay? It's about people who become the monsters.
Yeah.
So take it that way. It's not all about monsters.
Because the thing I love about Stephen King, and the thing I've always loved about Stephen King, is if you look in just about every one of his stories, your protagonist, your hero, is your everyman.
Yep.
Any one of us could be dropped into that role.
Absolutely.
And it could be happening to us. Like, I could be Dolores Claiborne.
I could actually see that. I'm just teasing. I
wouldn't mind being Dolores Claiborne because that woman, one strong broad.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you know what I mean? Any one of us could be dropped into those roles. The only one person I wouldn't want to be, because she always irritated me to death, is Franny from The Stand.
Oh.
No way.
Maybe it was who played her, maybe? Was that it? Or just...
Yeah, probably. Probably. I couldn't stand her in that role. But in the book, she was really strong.
Yeah, she was more. I thought so. She was more wimpy in the movie, but
that was the worst case of miscasting ever. And that was the one thing I did on my page. I did for The Stand once. I said, if you could recast anybody, who would it be? And that was my choice. Her and only her. Yes. Everybody else was fine as far as I was concerned.
Yeah. I think I think almost all of it, maybe, but the casting was excellent. Wow, I can't picture anybody else doing it now, being Stu or.
Well, when the book came out like in, I think it was 1977. I think was the year. My best friend and I, we went through the whole thing, and we cast the whole movie.
Wow.
So, of course, when the movie came out in, 1994, the miniseries, all the people that we had cast in the roles were, like, way too darn old. They were, like, our age.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, you were close. Yeah, it was 78 when it came out. I was close, so I wouldn't have.
Oh, okay. I was close.
Well, of course. You were good. Good job. Excellent. Yeah. That'd be an interesting thing, But if you had to recast the Dark Tower, who would you put as Roland?
Right now?
Yeah.
I choose to wait to see how Idris does.
I think
I am a huge Idris Elba fan.
He is an awesome actor. He really is. And from what I saw, I think he's going to be really good.
I think he's going to be amazing because I have seen him in other movies.
Yeah.